is no better time to follow me on my journey than it is right now, because if you ever had any kind of an idea of ever writing your own story or creating a book of your own, whether that be activity books, coloring books, or an actual storybook, I can show you how to do it. This new series is going to follow my entire journey that I went through with Roscoe's World Volume 1. And I'm actually going to do it the same exact way as I did the last time. Now, even though I had a very difficult time finding a literary agent due to the fact that I wrote my book backwards, I didn't mention this earlier, but I wrote Roscoe's World backward. Like I said, it wasn't intended to be that way. I wanted to do a coloring book. I had the pictures. It wasn't until after I'd had the pictures that I created this story for Roscoe's World. So I wrote the story based off the pictures. And again, I like the way it turned out. I think it's an interesting take on how to write a book. And so I'm going to do the exact same thing. Even though the whole literary agent thing held that against me, I'm gonna do the exact same way, because I actually won an award for the way my book was created. If you haven't seen it, Roscoe's World actually did win an award, Best Children's Historical Fiction, and I also won third place in overall design. Out of all the books that were entered, I took third. And so I'm not gonna change up the formula for Volume 2. I'm gonna do the exact same thing that I did for Volume 1. In the next videos coming up, we're going to create the 30 POIs that we're going to go into Volume 2. And so that way you can kind of see where we're going before the Volume 2 is even written. So this video series is going to be a long one too, because it's going to take a while, just like the last one did. But there is no better time to follow me on my journey than it is right now, because if you ever had any kind of an idea of ever writing your own story or creating a book of your own, whether that be activity books, coloring books, or an actual storybook, I can show you how to do it. I'll show you all the ins and outs. I'll show you the good, bad, and the ugly part of all of this. And I'll show you how to get through it. That's what you'll find in this video series, is basically everything you need to know to write a book. Now we need to discuss where I want to go with this. Please make sure you're hitting that follow button, because this is going to be an ongoing series. Let's work together. Let's get this done. Let's build a community around this, and let's help each other out. I'll see you in the next one.